I'm like, I pushed it. Hello, welcome, good evening, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of FAE News here on FAE Productions. I'm your host, Fairy Princess Lolly, and I am here with Ion the Leprechaun.
Howdy-ho.
The newly promoted Jarl, Gunther Hammerhands.
Hello.
Yes, and that will be Sir Kieran up there in the corner. And then I believe also that Count Morbid is on the way, but running a little bit behind tonight. And hopefully we'll see Justinian as well. I see hi Katie out there. I see you. Hello. You actually probably arrived on time, and we always start the show a little bit late. I mean, I can't think of.
We run off Fairy Princess Lolly time.
It's kind of true. We run on fairy time. Not just Fairy Princess Lolly time. Thank you very much. So, yeah, I can't think of a time this year that we've actually started, actually exactly at 7:30. So, first things first, of course, please hit the like and subscribe button for us wherever you're watching from, but especially if you're watching from YouTube. And then also, I would like to remind everybody, please go put a memory into the memory jar for our New Year's Eve SnowBall Bash that we're going to be having. We'll be having a live stream from 11 p.m. to midnight on New Year's Eve to usher out 2020 and usher in 2021. So all the links for that are in the low bar. I'm sorry, what?
That sounds terrible.
My volume was really turned down low. I could hardly hear anybody. Yes, so please go do that. And then also, tonight's show is sponsored. Oh boy, hello. Where is my thing? Tonight's show is sponsored by Spirit, Fire, and Dew. And oh man, I have their information. I'm so apparently not put together. Here we go. I should know this too by heart. I've said it enough. Spirit, Fire, and Dew are whimsical and polymer clay jewelry made by Kelly Turnbull. I know Kelly's name at least. Handmade with love. They are a local artist here to us in the Northwest. You can find them, of course, though, on the interwebs. They do have custom options available. And right now, if you use the code WINTER, WINTER, all caps, you can take 25% off your entire order all the way through December. So please go check them out. Their information is also in the ticker there and in the low bar. And I think with that said, that is our beginning of show information / announcements, I guess. I have a whole bunch of news things to show you guys though tonight. So I don't know. What do you guys? Anything going on? I know that we finally found the timer.
Yep. Right here.
Yes, looking forward to using that. And so,
is that excitement? Is that what that was? Excitement?
It's what?
You know what that was like a big excitement, is that we found the timer.
It was the big excitement. That happened on our subscriber only thing. Man, I feel so. Where's my hat? You know what? I put these clothes on and I was gonna wear a hat that was all sparkly and shiny, and now I totally forgot.
It's right there. It's at my desk.
Ho ho ho.
Oh, hello.
What did you call me?
I suddenly feel like there's a bunch of insults being thrown around.
I mean, I don't know what to say.
Ho,
That's
ho,
what
ho, ho.
You identify with that, huh? So I have a whole bunch of things to share with everybody tonight, and then plus, of course, we have a regular. So let me see if I can find the things. Did you put them together for me? Right? Here they are. Yes. Okay.
What am I gonna say? Hold on.
I feel like I've just been running since I woke up to do a whole bunch of things and stuff and whatnot. And your hat got lost. Where did it go there?
No, it's better without it.
You know, Kieran, I was gonna put a thing up on the screen, but now I'm curious because here you are, Sir Bumble, and I know that
Yes.
I do. It is, oh my god. Did you eat your magic beard growing vitamins?
Yes, I did. That's quite, yes.
So
You need to use more conditioner.
I mean, I was going to say, if we did a theining for Sir Kieran, we could give him an official Sir Bumble name, and that would then be his name.
I do quite like the name Sir Bumble. It's growing on me. I might keep
I
it.
still like of Bumble. Of Bumble.
I
Like
do
Sir
love it.
Kieran of Bumble.
I think it's very. I think it's
What do
very
you think, Basil? Do you? Huh?
Basil and Bumble. Bumble and Basil.
You know who Vessel is?
Sir Kieran and Squire Basil. What do you think? Okay, well, yeah, I suppose.
You like Sir Kieran, not Bumble. Sir Bumble and Squire Basil. That's what you meant to say.
Ah, yes. And Squire Sousa. I've got two of them, you know.
Well, we haven't seen Squire Sousa yet. Is that like Sousa, like a sousaphone?
Sousa is Keegan. He's come to the campouts.
Oh yes, I've seen him. Okay.
Basil's the one you haven't met in person.
Oh, I'm so confused about who right now. Oh, you know how it is.
Maybe they'll never meet you. Who knows?
So we found the timer, I was saying, on our Fairytales for Fossils, which I'm doing another Fairytales for Fossils tomorrow night at 9 p.m. And it is only for our channel and Patreon subscribers, but I will be reading Hookers and Blows Save Christmas. So
I knew it would. It just took time.
What?
I said I knew it would. It just take time.
I should put up a picture of. Let me see if I can find a picture of it and put it up. So I found a really cool thing today, though, that I wanted to share with everybody because I said I would give them a shout out on the channel just because I thought their stuff was so awesome. And so I am going to do that right after I find my. Where's my? Dang it.
Where's your supply of hookers and blow?
Yes, I'm looking for the picture is what I'm looking for. And here we go.
It's important to preview your hookers and blow.
That's what I'm yes, very important. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, here we go. I have it right here. This is it. No, I don't have it. Where is it? Dagnabbit. Oh, here. I found it. It's right here. So this is it. Hookers and Blows Save Christmas. This is what I will be reading tomorrow. See, Hookers is a tow truck and Blow is a snowblower, right?
Oh, of course.
That's of course. Everybody knew that's what it meant, right?
That's what I meant.
I'm telling you. So that will be fun, and the link for that actually will be going up tonight after the show. You'll be able to access the link. It will be on the members only community tab on our channel, and then it will also come out on Patreon as well, so that you guys can tune in tomorrow night for that live stream if you have nothing else to do on, well, Christmas Eve, I guess, because man, I can't believe it's the 23rd. Where is the time going, you guys? So
it takes 1 second at a time. And
I know. You're fired.
As we were saying.
Wait, there's not a link here. Oh, here's the link. Where?
the hands on the clock, you just keep going.
So I'm going to.
Keep on slipping into the future.
I like that song. Yeah, no, I actually have a couple of things because we also got a video from another one of our Yule Cat Sock Exchange participants. So let me do one thing at a time here. I'm trying to do one thing at a time. You guys are also talkative tonight. Where's Count Morbid?
Do you have any footage of anyone who did not get socks and got eaten?
That would be sort of amazing.
That wouldn't have happened yet. That they still have time.
I got the track cam ready though.
I didn't get a sock, but I got other clothing, so I'm safe.
Yeah, other clothing, so you're safe.
Yeah.
I wonder who your sock person was. Which I'll have to look
wonder
it up.
as well. Do you know? Is there a spreadsheet somewhere?
Yes, there is a list, and I actually was going to send out a follow-up email to everybody because I know that some people did not receive their socks, which is sort of sad. And I want to make sure that it's kind of all it's being participated in. Oops, I should have shared the sound. Yikes. Stop. Yep. Let me try that one more time. So this is a short video that I discovered. Wait, no. What are we doing? Chrome tab. Here we go. And it's an elven fantasy short film. It's not that dissimilar to when I did Cascadia Mythos a couple of years ago. So I really wanted to share this. I'll embiggen it for everybody. There we go. I feel like all of my tabs are out of order and it's messing me up. And I'm not going to show this whole thing because it's obviously almost 13 minutes long. But I did want to show you guys a little bit of it and suggest that you hop on over there to their channel and give them a like and subscribe. It looks like they do some cool stuff. Can you guys hear the sound?
I can.
Okay.
Yep.
Must have been a good night of partying.
That's what I look like on a bad night of partying.
Yes. I just thought that I would kind of skip through this a little bit so you guys could sort of see.
Where do I go? Just go into the forest until this all blows up.
I don't know. I thought that after watching this, they had done quite, you know, for just a little short indie film production thing, they had done quite a good job of all their cinematography and all the things. This is
superstition.
what?
Come on. Hurry.
I mean, some of these shots are just so beautiful.
Language as nature does. You will be able to communicate with
Looks like a fun film.
Me, my lord, we've been worried about you.
I don't know if we've been worried about.
how you have learned your duty. And
I don't want to get into too much trouble with any kind of, you know, because the music playing in the background and I don't want to run afoul of anything there. But I wanted to kind of give you guys a little short preview because I think this is just really cool. And their YouTube channel here, boink, subscribed.
I love how after they heal you, they have to take off their hoods to show you who they were. That's like a normal thing.
Oh, so their YouTube channel is Crowned Fox Productions, and they have a bunch of little things. Oh my gosh, they have a comedy from 2018 called Spill the Tea. That's crazy. We were doing a live stream called Spill the Tea for a little while. That's sort of funny. Great minds, I suppose.
Yep.
Oop. Yep. You sound like one of those yip yips.
No,
I do, don't I? Yep.
So what have you had going on this last week, Sir Kieran? Do tell us.
Well, my squire's condition has gotten worse ever since the potion spill. It's gotten a lot uglier, you know. Definitely. I mean, yeah.
Wow!
You are.
Squire is so impertinent. Dear Squire.
Was he really that good looking?
That's what happens when you spill polymorph potion. Maybe we'll have to do some sort of quest to cure the ailment or disenchant it, or who knows.
You know,
all good at plastic surgery.
Pardon?
Sir Kieran?
Yes,
To
my
be fair,
count.
Sir Kieran, was he really that attractive beforehand? I mean, is it really?
No, I don't think.
Is it really that much of a downturn?
No, I was going to say, so a couple of years ago, I think it was a couple of years now.
I suppose we should ask Mrs. Basil, huh?
We did a magical mixology where we tried mixing together a great number of different potions. And now I'm wondering if we should have yet another magical mixology, and we can give your squire a selection of creative. What's the word I'm looking for? Elixirs, to see if any of them will solve this terrible polymorph problem.
Last time she did that, I was appalled.
It'll be like a living Rick and Morty episode. Just try this. No, try this. Are you human yet? You a fairy at least?
Elixirs, tinctures, poultice every now and then.
Fun set of experiments.
You That's what I'm trying to say. And I'm just saying, like this one right here is absolutely sure to enhance your ability to interact. Your charisma will go through the sky. You know why? Because you will sparkle like a diamond.
Shine like a diamond.
This potion right here, it's the last bit that I have, and it's going fast. So if you want to get it, see, we should do this with your squire, and he could just drink all of the things that we give him, and we'll see if any of it works.
Like I said,
All right, we are on board. This sounds great. Let's do it.
Last time she did that to me, I'm telling you, I went cold.
Now we must only find a location to do this, and our supplies.
We've got to do it soon because my producer is getting uglier and uglier. So.
Soon. Well, we're not doing it before the end of the year, so you're just gonna have to deal. I mean, pretty.
It'll grow tentacles.
By the way, Frank wants to know how he looks with the beard.
Wait, what? Oh my gosh, he has beard ornaments.
Know how he looks.
No.
I love this. It's amazing. Look at Frank. Frank is competing with your beard action there, Sir Bumble.
Are we back into a beard war this year again?
Yeah, you're on. Oh, I'll see you next week. I'll bring the beard army.
Really?
You know what the difference is, though? Is that I actually have a beard and you don't.
Okay, but so here's the thing.
Can't believe I shaved my scrotum for this.
Miss Dana didn't have a beard, and I don't have a beard, but I was in the beard war last year.
You can join a beard war without a beard.
I think you are the beard.
Okay, so if we had a beard war, though, here's the question: what would the beard war be? What would the premise of our beard war be? Because last year it was beard ornaments, and then this year, if we were going to do
I think you get a level with that. You can't really go beyond beard ornaments at that point.
I don't know. What is there any comments from the audience? What do you guys think? If we were going to do a beard war,
beard chicken in my beard, because I'm not doing that. Right?
What?
You heard me?
No, Frank doesn't believe in manscaping.
I don't. I'm plugging my virgin ears. I do not need to hear about everybody's manscaping.
It's also we could get a sponsor.
Beard war sponsored by Manscaped. Yeah, I like it.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
What about beards that do tricks?
If somebody in the audience comes up with a good idea for what should happen at Beard Wars, then we will highly consider it. How about that?
Animatronic beard, tentacles, or yeah, who knows?
I mean, I'd be curious to see what could possibly be made. Oh, I did see a glitter beard. What if it was a glitter beard war where you just like the whole beard is glitter?
No. Keep glitter away from me. That stuff gets everywhere and you can never get rid of it.
What? I love
glitter is a war crime.
Glitter is the worst thing. We're not doing this. No.
I gotta agree with the guys here. Glitter isn't a war crime.
You're suddenly you're like you were. I'm in for the beard war. I am not in for the beard war.
You start trying to put some
hard no for the glitter.
Oh man. Okay, can I show you?
Glitter is for pranks and nothing else.
That is untrue. I use fairy dust in a great number of things, including a lot of magic spells. Can I show you guys something?
And pranks.
Please, yes.
Okay, so do you remember the story of the troll cookbook from a couple weeks ago?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Okay, so I got an update on the troll cookbook because the person whose book I have works with the author and illustrator and was going to go to them, them to sign a new copy of the book made out to me. And so they sent me this picture because I reached out last week and I just said, hey, is there an update? And this is a picture of the inside. So they've got the book. It has now been signed. And soon the troll cookbook should be on its way to me. I am so excited that this is actually a real thing, that it wasn't a hoax or anything to that effect. It's very exciting. So, and also I believe
that's super cool.
That's neat.
Yes. And also, so in the beginning of the story, I could not remember who it was that introduced me to the troll cookbook in the first place, and it's what Molly saw. And she commented here on the side. I was like, that's right, it was you. I looked everywhere to find that and I couldn't. So, but I thought that was kind of a fun little update to
I don't like it because I wasn't consulted in the making of the cookbook.
I mean,
maybe you weren't born yet.
What?
Yeah.
I'm old. I'm old as death.
you're not that old.
Yeah.
Nobody is as old as Count Morbid.
I was going to say, I think I am the oldest.
I think technically you are the oldest, yes.
How old are you? 500?
Nearly.
470.
Yeah.
470.
Now, the 30 years, we'll have to have a big celebration.
Right? Actually, that could be fun.
Oh,
I mean, I think
Pentecentennial? What do you call it?
And Albicentennial.
what do you call that? A 500th anniversary?
Either mediallennial or
Pentecentennial.
pentacentennial.
Would you say pentacentennial?
Yes.
It's not pentacentennial. It's pentatennial.
Pentatennial. How do you guys even know these things? I'm just wondering.
They read a book.
I don't even know. I mean, you'll be so proud of me, though. I have everybody's names already on the wheel. I was a little bit ahead of it tonight. So.
No, you just said you weren't on it tonight when we first started. Now you said, I'm ahead of it now.
I mean, I kind of am. So do you guys want to see the unboxing of one of the sockses?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Boy,
Okay.
do I.
I think that probably for Count Morbid's, like, whatever you called it, whatever, his 500th
I may
anniversary.
also be timesing it by 10.
He'll yes, and we're dividing everything by 2 over here. I think, though, that probably what he will want to celebrate is going to bed early. So what are you doing going to bed early? Okay.
Wants to get the early bird special too.
I am looking for my share button. So that
Join ARF, the Association of Retired Fairies.
Wow.
It's the joke that keeps on giving.
Man, I don't know. I don't like you guys anymore. Here we go. This is it. Can you guys see? Okay. So this is Angel Rider, and Angel Rider is one of the folks that participated in the Yule Cat Stock Exchange and also hangs out on our streams and whatnot with us now and again, obviously, since they knew about things. Anyway, this is their unboxing, and I'm not going to play the whole thing, but I am going to I'll skip through a little bit.
Greetings and hallucinations from my tree and house to yours. It is I, Miss Angel Rider, Miss Sue. But in this case, for FAE Productions, you can call me the White Lighter Dragon, which is what it says on my address here. And I am going to do a little unboxing, since I can't be there live, and I do apologize for that. I thought I would make this video for you to share.
Yay.
So I got this from Starlit Quilts, and it's a package, and I thought I would do this live unboxing, well, video for you to get the idea. Okay.
And
let's see here. Wow.
To Katie Arbuckle, I think it's similar to cat years or dog years. Our ages.
Whoa, and here we go. Yep, these are your metal puzzles. Look at that.
Also, we don't
that's
actually
an idea. Whoa. So that looks like one of them.
I didn't see the top. I missed it.
My significant other will love these because they love doing stuff like this.
Metal puzzles. Metal puzzles.
Yes, metal puzzles. I think I missed the first part too. There was another thing that goes with them, but I don't know what that thing was.
These are more like boots or like slippers. I love them. Oh my god. Those are awesome. And of course we got some more here. So that's what you call
I love that
to the
sock.
there, hey?
Oh, the biggest, fluffiest
yeah,
socks.
here we go. Look at that. Oh, sweet. Look at these little guys. That's awesome. So I'm definitely going to have some lovely fun with that. Actually, I think my partner's going to. Thank you so much, Washington. I'm over in of the show. We do this. This was really cool. This was a lot of fun, something different. I hope I get to know some of these people from the FAE Productions, especially Miss Princess Lally, who I've known from another group that I'm in, which is the Breakfast Club. So if you're able to, please go stay tuned for that. Watch it. Watch some videos. I haven't been doing them a lot lately.
No, I'm trying to find the sock because
if you can,
is this
to get? Whoa,
these were really cool socks.
Cool.
There.
Nice 2 big floofy socks. Oh, and I like floofy socks, by the way.
I don't have any socks like that, and I kind of want to try them now.
Was this just a secret way for you to shop for socks?
Yeah. So that's the thing. It's also when she does handmade home shopping. That is actually me going through and getting stores and bringing them to her so she can go shopping as of a Sunday.
Whatever, you shop just as much. Don't even.
Yeah, right.
You do.
Did I
not like you?
Did I show off my bedspread before?
No. Did you want to show us your bedspread? Whoa.
Piratey.
Wow, how fitting.
It is very fitting. Holy smokes. And it is kind of piratey, I suppose. I'm surprised it's not the Grim Reaper, to be perfectly honest.
I was going to say, I actually got it from Dress Like a Pirate.
Oh, yes, that's one of the Canterbury vendors.
Yes. She moved to the coast. I went to her garage sale, basically. Came away with shiny black pirate stuff. It's very festive.
Yes, I'm in season.
Yes.
So I'm going to show you guys this picture because we were just talking about having a beard. So this is one of our new YouTube subscribers, and they sent me this picture of their beard earlier. Can you guys see? That is so epic.
Oh, weird. His
Wow.
head's on sideways.
They're ready for your beard war. That's what they're ready
They
for.
are ready for the beard war, right?
I
secede. You secede? You mean you mean you
want nothing to do with glitter.
Right, here we were shit talking glitter beards, and this guy just goes all the way too, just multicolor, really everything.
I know, right?
He's even got the crazy Santa look. I'm digging it. Good job, fella.
You guys would. Oh, by the way, that person that you are looking at is Sir Nickel, and Sir Nickel actually lives east beyond where Taryn and who am I trying to think of? Bjorn, thank you. Where Taryn and Bjorn live.
How could you forget Bjorn? He taught you how to make a buffer.
Well, I didn't exactly forget him. I mean, I was trying. I was in the act of remembering him. It was just things were going slow. I'm just saying. I mean, I don't even know what I'm saying.
I don't know.
Well, Sir Nickel, your beard is glorious. If you're watching, I salute you.
Right? Yes. How do you do a beard salute?
Your beard stands at attention, I believe.
Ooh, it's 8 o'clock, you guys. It's time to do the drawing.
Oh, wonderful.
Who are we drawing?
We are drawing for the handmade dice necklace from Navy's Novelties from last week. So it was a triangle dice that had like a little helmet on top of it.
The shape is called tetrahedron.
It's called a tetrahedron. Okay. Well, I've now.
Can't you just say D, man? Can't you just say D10?
That's actually a D4.
D12 or whatever the heck.
D4.
You're a D4.
There are 4 sides. Tetra is 4.
Oh man, you guys. Okay, let me see.
I'm with out on this. We should use the nerd terminology. It's a D4, D10, D whatever.
D whatever.
Are you saying that tetrahedron is not the nerd term for this?
We're not all literally rocket science. scientists around here.
Ion is our human magic expert. It is true. So he has a lot of these strange terms and knowledges. This is what we are looking for. And hey, Facebook user, you.
Looks like a helmet on that thing.
If you want us to be able to see your name, Facebook user, you have to go to StreamYard.com/Facebook and just click it to give permissions. And then we won't call you Facebook user anymore. You will have a name and you will be recognized. I'm just saying.
You're possibly being insensitive if that is in fact their real name.
It's possible, but if I was a gambling fairy, I would err way on the side of highly unlikely.
If you're a gambling fairy, you can roll a tetrahedron.
That's true. Okay, here we go. Because our guest artist is waiting, so let me pull up the Wheel of Win. Wheel of Win. Here we go. Boop. And if you're wondering how you get your name onto the Wheel of Win, you can do it in 3 different ways. You can leave a comment of the magic word on the stream after the show every week. You can subscribe to our channel by pushing the little join button on YouTube, or you can go to Patreon and subscribe to us there. Doing any of those 3 things will automatically get you onto this wheel, and you will get extra spins if you put your name in, if you are subscribed and you put your name into the comments. So here we go. For the D, what was that, a D4?
Yes.
Cassandra Manglos, congratulations. You are the winner. Clap, 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 clap. All right. We will reach out to you after the show and get you into contact with last week's artist so that you can collect your prize. Woohoo! All right. I see our vendor down there, and I'm bringing you in. Whoa. Hello. Hello, John.
What's going on, guys?
Hey.
All is okay, I
Here
think.
we are 2 days before the big holiday.
Yes.
Yes.
That is a
So,
fantastic name.
That is a beautiful hat. I love that. Love that fur.
Well, thank you. I make these. So I figured every episode I see all you guys with hats on. I said, you know what? It's time.
I know. Well, and you've been busy up to a whole bunch of things I've seen since the last time we saw you here. You've got a lot going on. And guys, look at his beard. His beard is nicely groomed. I feel like you've got competition going on. I mean, everybody.
Yeah, your beard is nicely groomed.
We're working on the
You know, with the right kind of nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
there you go. That's giving Gunther a run for his money right
for the
there.
hair. Yeah. By the way, I feel like if you use the right kind of like glue, like the kind you would use for a mohawk, then you could use your goatee as a weapon. You know,
Yes.
basically harden that beard and then
Chin dagger.
Well, so if you will, I am going to embiggen you here,
His knife.
and I have to swap you with Sir Kieran though. I'm slowly learning how to do this, you guys. I'm learning how to do it fast. That is, there you are! Hooray! I have done it.
Furry Princess Folly is slow.
Yay.
I wonder if I can move everybody around after. Ooh, I can. I can. Whatever. You're at the bottom now. Count more. Haha.
Now it's a toy.
So please, if you will, John, introduce yourself to our audience. Tell us about you, what you make. You can still also give shout outs if you want, but let us see your stuff. Obviously, you've got Sir Kieran's attention. I mean, Rumble.
I'm John. I'm the Leather Scorpion. I do leather, and I'm a Scorpio, so the name was pretty easy to come across. I belong
shout out to fellow Scorpio.
Yes.
Oh, Scorpio here as well. Woo!
All right, we rule.
The house tonight.
Majority. There we go. I belong to the Planet of the Raven. We're part of the Kingdom of Lucerne. We have a sister branch, Band of the Hawk. And what we are is a nonprofit educational historic group. And we do the Viking Age all the way through to the Renaissance period. So, as you can see, I'm in the Viking group. So, everything I'm wearing, I pretty much made it all.
That's awesome.
Except for the socks.
Except for the song.
So,
Those had to be delivered by cat.
Yeah.
the cat broke them. They're fuzzy and they're warm. So yeah, so what we do is we go to the Ren fairs. We also visit like the Boy Scouts, the Girl Scouts, Cub Scouts, the cadets, wherever somebody wants us to come and educate them on the time period. That's what we do. And I am the leathersmith of the group. So basically, because we're a historic group, everything has to be accurate. So a lot of stuff you just can't buy, or to buy it, you're going to pay a whole lot of money. So it's just easier to make. So I've been doing leather for about 6 years, 4 years kind of solid, trying to make it a business. So that's where we are. A lot of people will ask me to make things for them through commission, but I do have the Etsy shop, and I'm always trying to keep stuff in there. But unfortunately, I make it and I post it, and it never makes it to the shop. Somebody just save that for me. Don't sell it. So,
well, that's kind of good in its own way, right?
Yes. The two leather bottles that I showed 3 weeks ago, they're gone. So I made some new ones. So you get to see them tonight too.
All right, I'm
All right.
looking forward to. You know,
All right.
do you by chance have that cool leafy pauldron that I can see in person? That would, you know, what I'm talking about.
I have it down here next to me. Yeah,
Will you show? I see.
You might see that first, right?
Maybe.
All right. So let's get the hat off. So yeah, this is actual rabbit.
Soft.
Liner leather, all hand stitched. And I'll tell you what, 15 minutes, your head is sweating. That's probably why all my hair fell out.
Well, your hair fell out in the most neat and even pattern I've ever seen.
I know, right? It's by the gods. The gods willed it. Also, I have a Viking hood that you can see. So we sell these on the website too, on Etsy. So you have you can do your Assassin's Creed or your medieval monk.
Or just keep the rain off your face.
Yeah, I was going to say, look, it's leather, so it should.
Yeah, it is leather. It will keep you warm. And it's a designer leather, so it's not one of those cheap pleather kind of thingies, you know.
Great.
Let's get that off too.
Well, this show is taking an interesting turn.
I'm going to undress now, so children leave the room. So this is the piece that I had.
Oh wow!
I know is that thing, and look at the. It looks like wood in the brown part.
Yep,
it does.
It's all hand tooled to look like wood.
That is beautiful.
And then all the leaf work. A lot of thing into the leaves, and you just kind of on. Come around.
Shiny.
I super want it.
It's an end starter kit.
I wonder if it fit me though, because I'm so small. I mean, like you're huge compared to me.
So it is the straps. I put a whole lot of holes into the belting so you can keep strapping it down to fit your frame.
So cool.
I just think the actual shoulder piece would look huge on her.
But it's awesome.
It is awesome. I like it a lot.
Beautiful.
It would look good on Sir Kieran too, because you
I
have
bet
one.
it would.
You have one not dissimilar, right? You have a leafy pauldron, right?
No.
Nope. I think you have somebody else.
I have several steel.
I am thinking of the satyr. That's who I'm thinking of. He has a leafy pauldron.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, the satyr who made the little hat things.
No, I don't think you
different
actually met him. Rune Hide is his name, and he was anyway. It doesn't matter. He has it, not you. Okay, but you both have brown hair, and so that explains.
Oh, of course, yeah. All brown-haired people look the same, totally.
You look alike, all of you. All right, next, go on, John.
All right, so a few weeks ago, you also saw a piece that was hanging up over there with the fur.
Yes.
You remember that one?
Yes.
All right, so I brought that down so you can see it a little bit better. You have
that is awesome.
A ton of tooling.
Oh, that's beautiful work.
And then all the fur is rabbit.
Ooh.
Right. And then you just drop it on. There you go. You lock in the arms. The arms have their own straps, and it's actually very, very movable.
Nice.
That is so cool.
Kind of gives you that regal, kind of royal look.
Yes, it does.
That Conan the Barbarian kind of feel. If I was like 300 pounds.
Right. Gives you kind of the look of bulk.
Multiple layers of articulating lames with separate layers of fur interspersed. That's gourmet. Absolutely beautiful.
Yep.
Beautiful work.
Which we have the lamellar behind me,
Wow, look at that.
and that's all lamellar, all laced in.
Oh wow, look at that.
Ooh,
Nice.
And I've done 3 of these already for customers, all commission work, all with their own kind of tooling that they wanted. Some wanted their zodiac signs, some wanted different mythological beasts.
That's cool.
So
you hold on. I'm just going to ask a quick question. So you mentioned that you try to stay historically accurate. What would you say is the most interesting historical process that you do that you don't see that kind of work today?
well, with the leather work, a lot of the stuff I do is by hand. I mentioned it before. You got the lasers out there now. A lot of people are printing onto them. And I mean, if you can afford the laser, that's awesome. But I'm more old school, so everything's by hand. All the stitching's done by hand. All the holes are punched by hand. So there's no machinery involved. It's all hand, sweat, and love.
Well, which is kind of the point of everything that you guys do anyway, since you're historically based and meant to be educating in the process of doing your hobby. I mean, it starts out like a hobby, but then it does not stay that way.
No, it does not. It goes all over the place. I've been doing the leather work, woodwork. Somebody just says, can you make this? And I'm like, you know what? Let me try. If it works, it works, and I sell it. So,
well, your work is looking wonderful. So that's
thank you.
Can I ask a question about the designs that you put on them? So if somebody wants their own design, how do they get that to you? Can they just send you a picture and then you do it, or do you need something more specific? How does that work?
A lot of times people will send me a drawing, and then I can turn around and black it out, so I have the shape and the design.
Gotcha.
And then go from there.
Nice. So they can just kind of
so like some eye candy.
That is awesome.
Look at that. It's amazing that that's all hand done.
A drawing, and then what you do is you just transfer it onto the leather. It takes a little bit of time, and then you just slowly tool it in, push it down, and then add the details into the background.
That thing is beautiful. I know. So, show us the inside and the sides. And I mean, look at that cool clasp.
Right. He's hand forged by a friend of mine. His name's Richie. He's on Instagram as well. Richie Aronoff1.
Aronoff1. How do you spell that? I'll put it in the chat.
It is ERINOFF1. And he's a blacksmith out here near me. And I actually had him make me a bunch of rings so I could use them for the bags. And then,
is that his Instagram is Aronoff?
Yeah, his Instagram is Richie Aronoff, so it would be RICHIE ERINOFF1.
Yes, okay, got it.
Instagram. Yeah.
I will put that in the little chat. So if anybody wants to give them a follow as well, and yours is going down.
He did that ring, and then he did this ring as well for me, for this bag.
Oh, cool.
A solid ring instead of a twisted ring.
I really like actually the contrast between that side stitching that's on the round. Yeah, I just like the color contrast on that.
Yeah, basically a whipped stitch, and it's a thicker leather, so this will probably last a lifetime.
see inside of one of those?
Yeah.
Enormous.
Huge.
It's big. You'll get your phone, your wallet, your keys. You could probably even get a bottle of water in there, and
Can fit a whole child in there.
maybe.
I really like how this clasp is too, because it doesn't take a whole bunch of futzing around with when you're walking around and holding things or whatnot. So
Just slips right through.
Yep, easy peasy.
It's
Also,
one baby Yoda.
Well, and
You can put him in there. He'll fit.
that is amazing, right? You're looking through your pictures like Baby Yoda, Baby Grinch.
Now we had these 2 weeks ago, and both sold, so I had to make some new ones. So we have this one with the Trisk on it.
Oh yeah.
That is cool.
This one is like a deep purple, and I mentioned to you before the stopper came from the backyard. Branch came down, so I recycled it.
Does it come preloaded with mead?
For an extra $9.95 and shipping and postage, I think we could get some meat in there for you.
I just wanted to.
I have it in deep purple, and then I did a deep blue.
There you go.
Ooh, look at those.
And I know somebody said something about, well, what about the FAE? And I went and did a green one.
Well, hey, because even the Vikings, even the Norse have Fae in their culture. So
Yeah, that's right.
And then this one has a pistol on it.
I love it.
Look at that.
Yeah, those are beautiful. How much do those hold in them, out of curiosity?
These right here are 9 ounce.
9 ounce, okay.
Yeah, just over a cup. I'm working on a bigger one that actually holds 4 cups.
Oh,
that's fine right there.
Oh wow!
Oh wow!
That one was. I need that one.
Yeah, this one holds 4 cups. So this is for when you really want to drink.
Yeah. Like if you don't, you're doing it wrong.
Well, I mean, just be,
And we also have these in the shop, the scrolls.
I love that.
Ooh.
And then they have a nice little end cap.
Ooh, open it up. I want to see inside of that.
All right.
You're excited. See, I told you.
Oh my goodness. That is so cool.
I love that one. And you look, it's like it holds it in there, but then you can take it out because those things, I bet, unscrew something on the back, and so you could swap them out.
That would be an amazing spell book.
I think it was 6 pages. I can always add more if you're going to need more. These have been a big seller.
Can you do those in leather?
Yeah.
This might be both a silly idea and terribly impractical, but I wonder if there's a way to do the scroll as like a dry erase so that you can use it for multiple times.
Well, you know what? Once you buy it, it's up to you.
What?
It would be hard to find a dry erase flexible surface.
Yeah.
It would be easier to find a wet erase one.
Actually, it makes me wonder if you could put the spray-on stuff that is used for making spray-on chalkboards on any surface. So if you just had like a piece of cardboard, you would spray paint it on there. And I wonder if you could spray paint that onto a piece of paper, and if it would be malleable enough to roll, because then you could kind of do a chalkboard effect inside of there.
Then it becomes a slate scroll.
Slate. I was asking if you could do one in pink leather. That's what I was asking.
Pink cow.
I love those. Those are amazing, and I want one.
The trick is finding the pink cow.
The pink cow. You just have, have to
shave them, right?
Strawberry milk cow, right? That's where strawberry milk comes from.
Yeah, pink cows. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we could do a pink one for you.
I'm so excited. Maybe you can make the end caps look like little sparkly handles. That's what I need. I need like diamond handles on the end.
Let's just go with the old stereotypical toadstool thing that you love so much.
Ooh.
Oh, look at that. That's exactly what she's probably looking for right there.
And this one is actually like a metallic.
Oh yeah, I can see it.
Yeah. So it is kind of like a pinkish hue to it, but it's a dark hue. And it is textured.
Look at that. Well, you're amazing. That's what I gotta say.
Well, thank you.
I have a penchant for all things paper and book and parchment and quills. That's my thing. I have a penchant for those kinds of things. So I don't know.
All that's in the shop. So all that's in the Etsy shop. I loaded up a bunch of stuff this morning. So.
Do you want to take a look at your shop? Shall we take a look at it, or do you want to show us more things?
I still got tons of stuff around.
So what do you use for those little end cap pieces?
Mhm.
They looked ornate on the scrolls.
Yes, they are. I have a few different types that I get.
Ooh.
Yeah, those are cool. It's like crackle. And look at the leather on that one. It's kind of a snake skin looking leather.
Yeah, this one is like a gator type leather.
Whoa.
And then I do have a snake. I have a snake skin too.
Oh, that's cool.
Ooh.
Let's show the end on that one.
Wow.
This has got things for Sealy and Unsealy. Great.
There you go.
Right?
There you go. It usually comes down to I take a drive to the leather store and I dig and I try to find unique pieces. So
cool.
By doing that, unfortunately, when I make something,
Yes.
chances are I might not be able to make it again because I won't be able to get that leather again.
Right.
So
It's
then
very
that makes the item a one of a kind.
Right. But that's kind of what makes it awesome and
That's
special
what
too.
makes it cool. Exactly. Yep.
The whole point. All right,
Yeah.
show us another thing.
We also do arrow quivers.
Oh wow.
Cool.
Ooh.
This one is actually for our group. This I think I've done 3 now for other individuals, all hand stitched. Did a nice little hammer effect on it,
I do. I like that.
and then instead of the arrows flopping around, they're
Oh.
pre-drilled so you can slide them in and out without them getting all jumbled.
What happens if somebody though has arrowheads that are not symmetrical to the actual shaft of the arrow?
Yeah, then they would have to let me know as I'm making it.
So-
That would actually be one of the questions that I would send to them. What type of arrows were they going to use?
Right.
Because if they were like that type, then of course this wouldn't work.
Are those arrows handmade too?
Excuse me?
The flocking on those arrows, it looks very hand done.
Yes.
Probably is.
I didn't do them though. I did not do that.
But there's still, it's just so
But
cool.
They're still hand done.
I wonder how you ensure that when you do arrows like that they fly true as opposed to going all over the place.
Practice.
Wow.
And
Yeah,
just
practice. They'd have to be a professional.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean,
I've actually done fletching before. There's a tool that you can get that's called a Fletcher setter, and it'll have it has a cant and usually it has a little angle, and it just has 3 little claws, and you put the fletching inside of the 3 claws and put the glue on them, and then claw it down, and then it sets the angle.
but those were actually tied down fletchings. So
Yeah,
it's an
the
older
tied
technique.
down stuff. I don't know. That's
It's an older technique, and it's really interesting. It's a lot of know-how to know how to do that. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of know-how in your group and making all these things. They're
I know.
Yeah.
um,
This is in the shop as well.
What is that?
This is basically like a barrel bag.
ooh.
That could fit such a big jug.
it's very, very expensive gift wrapping.
Yeah.
It's amazing though. The kitchen
Or-
sink could go in there.
Which is
Travel a
something-
mini keg to the camp out, eh?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's more designed for like a lady's bag because it's got
Right.
the shoulder.
But since you showed us flasks first, now we're all about the drink, right?
Exactly.
That could carry one of those jugs like you see in a jug band.
Or one of the boxes of wine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we could do one of them.
I saw this, not to like take away. I saw this thing though that was called a Bacchus bag forever and ever and ever ago, and it was literally meant to put not the actual box, but you take the soft part of the box out, you put it into a leather thing, and it had a hole for the spigot to go through, and then it was just real similar to what you did. Like it was made to be carryable on the side, sort of like a bladder, and it just held one of the like a whole box of wine, and that's what they called it, was a Bacchus bag. Man, if you could recreate something like that, that would be that would be worth talking about.
And just come up with your cup, tap it, and go. Right?
Exactly. And it basically makes you the perfect at the tavern after hours party person, right? Because you just go around and you can just fill everybody's cups.
Everybody's very, very tired. I'm the Viking guy with the wine.
Right. That would be so excellent.
So now this week we just started making drums.
Oh yeah, you said something about that to me. Let's see this.
Somebody in our group was talking about drums, and I'm like, you know what? Let me try. So what it is, it's goat skin. I shaved down the fur a little bit, but left some on. And then I worked on the tightening.
Nice. How do you even? That's awesome.
How does it sound?
It does.
That's a good sounding drum. Nice and
Real
deep.
and bassy.
That's very good.
It worked. So we're going to start adding these.
Yeah, that is awesome. And I bet that it will not be long before you're able to even put designs maybe into that leather that's stretched over that.
Yeah.
That would be super cool.
Yeah, I have some actual rawhide coming without the fur, and I'm going to play with that.
See what? So how did you figure out how to do all of that binding on the back side of the drum?
I watched a video.
Wow. YouTube, the place for all those things.
I just watched a YouTube video. The guy that I got the rim from actually, sent me a link. He said, check this out. This will help. And it was actually a great video. So.
Excuse me. I had to put myself on mute because there was just like a sneeze and it was not going to go away. So good night, Katie. Thank you for tuning in. Our viewers in the audience.
One more thing I definitely want to show you. You know about this.
Oh, wow.
So this is going to be going to you guys for the next giveaway, I guess, or whenever you decide.
Oh, my God.
Yes, that is why I know you guys. And so we'll do the drawing for that. Next week is the 30th. So we'll be doing the drawing for that next week. And we always give everybody a week to enter. But it does mean that we need
absolutely incredible.
Yeah, show us the whole thing. Show us the front, back, inside.
That is such beautiful tooling on the front.
That's the front. It's basically like vines. And then you have a replica of a Viking end cap.
I love it.
And what you do is you basically just slide it up and out. And it opens.
I look at that on the inside too.
And then on the inside, I did kind of like a textured, like a pillow kind of effect.
Yeah.
And it's the same size as the other two that I showed earlier, so you're going to get a ton of stuff in there. And then, of course, the beads.
Yep, I love those wood beads.
Yeah. So the one thing that's different about this one is you got braiding on there.
That's cool. I really like that.
Not that opens is actually braided all the way around.
That thing is so gorgeous.
So hopefully, a lot of people will enter, and this will go to a good home.
I am certain.
That is ridiculously beautiful and generous.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you
Wow.
so much.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Well, you guys hooked me up, got me onto the show twice now. So
Well, you have amazing stuff to show. We're glad to have you back.
anytime.
I was going to say, because of that, we now need a new magic word for this week, and so for the pouch. So, any ideas, everybody, of what our magic word should be?
Magic Viking pocket.
Braid.
Scorpion.
Ooh, scorpion. Wait, what?
Scorpion frog.
No. How about you guys out there in the audience? Any ideas for the magic word? Scorpion's not bad. We'll put that on the list. Let's see here. Yeah, scorpion's not bad. Let's see. What
How
else?
about Ragnarok?
Ragnarok. Ooh,
Ragnarok. Oh yeah.
That is a great word for the end of the year. Yeah.
Yeah, for the end of 2020.
Darkest times.
It is Ragnarok, man.
Yeah, could just go with Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that. That's not that's not clear enough. Oh my gosh. Poppy has suggested that we do that word, which I don't even know if I could say. I feel like that's a cruel and unusual punishment.
That would actually be this right here.
It's called Yamonger.
Yes.
Yamonger.
It is the Midgard serpent, the world serpent.
Circles the world.
That is literally what this guy is right here on this pouch.
No, it's not the spell. No, it's not the
Thor and the Yamonger go to battle during Ragnarok and kill each other.
Hey, spoiler warning for that, Gunther.
Yeah, right.
Don't give away the end. Not all of us have finished the Rosetta.
Written by Snorri Snorri.
Good old Snorri.
Yeah, Snorri. He's a great guy.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about. I'm sorry.
I got the book right over there in case you want the Poetic Edda.
The sagas of the Vikings.
I know what the book is. I just didn't hear what you guys were talking about because my nose is freaking out on me and it's making my eye itch. And suddenly I just am like,
those two things.
Yeah, guys, Fairy Princess Lala can't hear over her nose.
It's kind of true, actually. When I have a sneeze that is there, it sort of overtakes my whole brain, and I have to sneeze.
I get it. It's like how I have to turn down the volume so I can see better.
It's true. When you're in the land dragon and you're looking for something, you have to turn the sound down so you can see better. That's a thing that exists. Okay,
I'm gonna have to agree with Katie and Curl in the chat here. Slipnir, the spider horse. That would be my vote for the special word.
Nice.
And
Magic word.
That's on this one here.
Oh, wait.
Oh, look at that! Perfect.
You're like, I got one for every occasion, man. What are you trying to do?
I am. You know what? I'm about to do Fenra.
Oh.
Now that I have the two of them, I'm going to have to do Fenra, and maybe somebody will buy them as a set.
Right?
I definitely would. Let's see. You could go with Skull. I mean, that's a good name too. Good for just blowing your nose, you know.
One because it's short and everybody knows that and everybody can spell it.
Yeah.
Well, what about you, John? Do you have any opinions on what you think the magic word should be?
I like the Slipnir.
You like Slipnir?
Yeah. That's
okay.
Cool.
Okay, then I guess
the Viking theme. So.
Then I guess
I was gonna say if you want Norse words that are easier to spell, we could go with Tyr, Tyr.
I'm actually super impressed at all of the people watching right now that literally know all of these. Right? Everybody out there knows who everybody's talking about. I'm very impressed with the knowledge, the folklore Norse. I'm impressed, you guys. It's
almost like they're into that kind of stuff if they watch the show.
It reads the shield.
What was that?
I can't leave without showing a shield.
Oh yeah, show a shield.
Then
Okay.
you can get rid of me.
I'm not trying to get rid of you. There you go.
This was the one we showed 2 weeks ago.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Look at that.
All right. So this is a virgin shield. It hasn't been beat yet. All right. So here we go.
I like that one. I like that design.
It's all nicked up, torn up, chopped up.
It's like that old saying, you don't want to fight a guy in beat up armor, you want to fight a guy whose armor looks brand new.
That's right. At the end, that armor will be yours. You can off the carcass.
Oh, man. Can we see the backside of the shield, actually?
Yeah.
Oh, talking. Oh, cool. Oh, wait.
So you even have a sun motif on the inside too.
What it is it's the fabric from the front,
Yes.
and the fabric from the front gets pulled to the back and tacked. So what it is it's done in a traditional way. It's actually linen over the loom.
I thought that was
it's got a linen front and it's got a linen back to it.
That
And
is
then
cool.
It's hit with polyurethane to lock it and seal it. So by the time you're done, you can really wail at this, and it's not going to break.
Nice. Do you guys use actual weaponry?
Yeah, we do light combat, more of a slow paced.
Yes.
We're not like we're not SCA or HEMA, so we just kind of do a nice little slow pace, just to keep the crowd entertained, show them some different fighting techniques that were used. Everybody loves to see the shield wall when you get all the shields together. So
casual violence.
Yeah,
shield wall is fun too. Like
casual.
A lot of the grandparents, you have a lot of kids, so you can't really be out there gouging each other with axes, and So
that really depends on the children in question.
Yeah, they have Knight Ultimate Fighter now. You know that, right? Where you get full armor and just beat each other down with new weapons. They do that now.
I know some young children who are very, very into violence.
So it looks like Poppy looked up the word.
But I still want to break this in.
There we go. Here we go.
On someone's skull. Whoever's
you did. You broke that on someone's skull. I was gonna say you broke that in at Apple Bash.
Yeah, well, that was an apple. I want to use it on a skull.
Oh. Although now I'm wondering if that's actually a thing that could be done in some way.
You saw the hammer I wanted.
Yes,
I want that so bad it's crazy.
You want all of the things. See,
no, I want that specifically.
Okay. Yes, Poppy did find it, and it is where I thought I just had that on. Here it is. Here we go. That is the man. I'm never gonna remember how to spell that. SLIE. And you say here. Is that how you say it?
Have to be flipped.
What?
Is she? I think it's SLEI.
Yeah.
SLEI.
Yeah. PNIR.
That sounds.
I think you're right. SLEI.
Yeah. Flip the E in the I.
It's SLE, but it's pronounced Slipnir then.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like German in that you pronounce that second vowel.
I was going to say, I mean, honestly, I think most of the suggestions have been Loki's kids. So, could just do like Loki Spawn.
No. Yeah, I was just saying, you got Hell, you got Slipnir, you got Fenrir, and you got all three of them right there.
That will be our magic word then for the week.
Two of them go bad, one of them Odin starts riding with.
I don't know why I'm upside down, but I'm upside down apparently.
Oh, you are? Oh, weird. I don't know.
You're cool. Now you're upside down. Why is your beard upside down?
There it is. That is it. So now it's going down there in the ticker for you guys. That will be it. That will be the magic word is Slipnir for this week. It's okay if you spell it wrong. But if you don't want to go to the trouble of doing all of that, you can be automatically included in every single drawing we do, whether or not you happen to be out there watching at that particular time by either joining the channel or the Patreon.
Also, you can actually just, there's a drawing where you can just go to his site and buy something from him.
Yes,
They should do that too.
Definitely.
That's what the gig's about, right?
Yep. And most of my work is custom, so if there's something that's not on my site and you want it.
So what you're telling me is if I want you to put a figure on one of those bags, missing a hand with blood spurting out, you do that for me, man?
I can do the leather part for you, but you're going to have to work out the mechanics with the blood.
Squeezed out.
I think he feels like rising to that challenge. Right?
Like, I got ideas for days,
okay.
man.
That's legit. That's fair. I'll just, I'll go find some enemies and get the blood.
I'll do the leather work, and I'll let the orc do the blood stuff.
That's right. See, I got it down.
That's
right.
What I'm here for.
I kind of want to see. Okay, one more thing before you go, and it's this thing that's behind you, the black looking shoulder thing. Nope, other side. Yeah, with the chains.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Okay, so that's actually my wife's Viking dress. Yes, I made that too.
Oh, I really like that.
It's all wool, so it's basically her winter dress.
And then a little foxy fur.
Yeah, that looks like that'd be warm. Yeah.
What animal is that fur?
That's mink.
Ooh.
Another mink shoulders.
Oh.
Yeah.
Does it have a butt on it?
The butt on those minks?
No butts. The butt's been taken off. We removed the anus.
Thank you. They didn't do that last week.
I have it. Wait, I have a suggestion for a new code word.
What mink anus?
Mink anus, yeah.
It's sort of an inside joke. I mean, it's like not
It's
actually.
not inside. It was all over the internet.
It's inside the butt. Yeah.
It was from Virtual that we were talking about that, right, Sir Kieran? Was that right?
Didn't he have one?
What?
I think
Where
Sir
did you
Bumble
have
had
the
a mink butt.
Yes, Sir Bumble had a mink butt.
Yes, I had a mink anus little thing on the weekend broadcast. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yes, so that was why we asked that question, which I'm sure seemed very out of place and odd.
I mean, there's a leak there. It's not too far out of place.
Oh no. Mink butt is not going to be our magic word this week. We already picked it. It is Slipnir. No, you guys aren't getting because this is what was the one that Stormy came up with? Butt silk, that's right. And then you guys, I had to use butt silk as the magic word. No. Mink butt, it will not be it.
It would be if Stormy was here.
If you guys hadn't already decided on Slipnir, then probably it would be.
It's already been
All right. So before we let you go tonight, John, is there anything else that you would like to show or say to the audience out there? Oh, that guy. What? In the butt? I said, what? No, put that away, Sir Kieran. I'm bumbled. Okay, sorry, John. Back to you.
I'd like to thank you guys for having me on again.
Absolutely.
It's been a pleasure. And for everybody, check out the site. Check out the Instagram. There's always something going on in our Instagram. If it's not leatherwork, it's the events that we're doing.
Cool.
Some of our feasts and some of our photo shoots. So stop by, say hi. And you ever need a co-host again, just...
Yeah. Give a shout out. And
it's almost midnight out here, but that's all right. I had a bunch of coffee today.
I'll make sure I poke you, man.
All right.
Well, John, nice to meet you as well.
Same here, guys. Thanks.
Amazing.
Yeah,
work.
and
amazing
holidays to you as well. So
you too.
Beautiful stuff of amazingness.
And so generous too. Like
oh my God, that is ridiculous. That is an amazing.
Yes, it is. And now all of you are going to hate me again.
Yeah, I was going to say it.
Hate you again? Why?
Because none of us on the show are allowed to enter the drawings because it would be very much a conflict of interest if we were winning our own drawings. So it's only
on the other hand, it can't be used to murder me, so I'm okay if one of my friends wins it.
Yes.
It's funny that you think it can't be used to murder you.
You probably could fit your head in the size of
It would
that
take
pouch.
more work. It would take more work. It's harder.
You
Get
know,
in the bag. Get in the bag. Although again,
it's almost like kidnapping Viking style, where we ride up to you on a kelpie or something like that, and we throw this leather bag over the top of your head, and
That's not how we kidnap.
What?
That's not how we kidnap.
It isn't?
No.
Well, how do we kidnap?
Let's go.
Okay.
You're gonna know right where you're going. You're gonna be bound. You're gonna until you become cooperative as a slave, but you're coming with me. Just say.
In fact, I don't think you need to even say Viking-style kidnapping. I think kidnapping is included in the word Viking.
Yeah, that's actually part of the game.
Basically, if you're a Viking, that is one of the things that you do.
Yeah, that's part of the
part of it.
You just have to get it in the right order with all the other things.
Have you not seen my resume?
Have you not seen the women in Scandinavia today? Why do you think they're so beautiful? Okay, we got all the beautiful women in the world and brought them to Scandinavia.
That's right.
That might be the reason why Morbid still remains the prettiest, but killing him is not worth the actual work.
I got some bait.
Poppy says that killing Morbid isn't worth the actual work that it would take. Hey, Morbid. He doesn't care. I think he agrees.
It's fair.
I mean, it's actually in his best interest, though, to agree with that, right? Because that was then saving his life. Like, yeah, you know what? You're right. It just wouldn't be worth it. It's like killing a skinny cow. A lot of work, no meat. I'm just saying.
Oh, you gotta share Joshua Donovan.
I'm not sure Joshua knows our penchant for puns here on this channel. He says, killing Count Morbid, it's kind of a, puts on sunglasses, morbid undertaking.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Oh, man.
It's because undertaking is about burying bodies.
Wow.
Oh man, that was such a good one too. It was like a pun on both words. That was brilliant. All right, so this brings us to that part of the show where we are doing the crazy news in the human realm.
That's a part of the show.
What? Yes, it's part of the show. What are you talking about?
I should have found news articles in.
Oh my gosh, you be quiet. No.
It just made her freak out all of a sudden. What do you mean? You were sitting there for an hour and a half doing it. Yeah.
All right, Gunther, it's your turn. You have to give us some gossip. Give us some gossip, Gunther.
No, I don't do gossip right now.
You have to do gossip because I have to go and look at our articles and see what I want.
And that now that you're a Jarl, we have greater expectations for your gossip.
I feel sorry for you. I'm going to let you down. Good Lord. What makes you think I did gossip this week?
This one is so cool. I just want to see this one.
Okay, let's see that one. Hang on, I'm going to do something real quick.
What in the H? I don't even know. Okay, we're going to have a contraption contest between titles here for articles. So article number 1, and here's how this works, you guys. If you want to hear the first article, you put 1, and if you want to hear the second article, you put 2 into the comments below. So article number 1 is Hasbro launches a line of trap building kits to encourage girls to get into post-apocalyptic survivalism.
Oh my God.
That sounds so awesome. But it's going to be versus number 2, which is KFC, as in Kentucky Fried Chicken, made a bucket-shaped gaming PC that warms chicken. So if you want to hear about the children's line of trap building kits for the apocalypse, press number 1. And if you want to hear about bucket-shaped gaming PCs to warm your chicken, press number 2. And Ion,
It's such a hard choice.
please, I know. Please start the timer, right? Hey, Dorian, I see you out there. Hi.
There, Dorian.
I'm
I
just
got
saying.
a thing right there.
Can you overlay so
I
that we
think
vote at the same time? It's like
By the way,
my-
if Dorian's out there,
right,
her youngest spawn recently
Yeah.
older. No.
Oh my gosh. No. Unacceptable.
Okay, fine. This one. Just let me go through. I got pictures.
No, I don't trust
got-
you.
I don't care. I go and people sent them to me. Do the thing.
Oh, that's the elf's name is Dimples.
That you didn't know.
Whoa. Okay. That's funny. Where's our timer at? How's it? Yes, I'm just reminding you. Post-apocalyptic trap building things is number 1. And happy birthday to Lauer. Lauer turns 10, you guys.
Happy
Yes.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yes. And we need that drum for the happy birthday dirge, right? Happy birthday.
Gunther?
Now
I
that
just-
you've reached the age you are, your death
to the,
cannot
in
be
the
too
chat.
far. Happy birthday.
And see,
Happy
look at that.
birthday.
Anna needs a super trap kit.
The timer has expired.
You know, the one time Ion has been caught on camera directly.
So
It was by surprise.
Gunther, I just sent some
know, I
Renaissance
got 'em.
pictures to the chat.
I saw him.
Also, and I also, well, I sent some more, but also somebody did the Mandalorian theme in a medieval style. I sent that YouTube clip to the channel as well.
I'm
Okay.
so sad
Got it.
about this.
I'll get it and put it in the thing.
Okay, you guys, I'm really saddened by this. Here we go.
So the timer has run out. Did we?
Yes, only have votes for number 1. So number 1 it is. Unfortunately, here we go.
Unfortunately, here we go, she says.
No. Hasbro launches a line of trap building kits to encourage girls to get into post-apocalyptic survivalism.
Is she bearing a sarlacc?
I don't know what to do.
One.
Seeking to challenge the perception that preparing devices to fend off roving marauders is exclusively for boys, Hasbro debuted a new line of weaponized trap building kits this week to encourage more girls to become involved in the field of post-apocalyptic survivalism. We found that the average 10-year-old girl is 70% less likely than her male counterpart to be interested in protecting a makeshift scavenger den against the mutants, deviants, and roving marauders who crawled forth from the wreckage of society as compared to their male peers. So we knew we had to do something. Said
Are
Hasbro.
those foam spikes? Oh my god.
No.
Sorry to interrupt.
Gunther,
No.
Gunther, did you Uber ARF her again?
Yes, he did. Except for this time I know it. Here's the thing though, is that I want to see what these traps are because they might be able
She wouldn't
to
stop
be real.
reading.
So
Here we go. Little misprepared track and trap kits. Demure brushed steel suitcases trimmed with rose gold and equipped with survival gear, including lengths of pink rope, small floral accented commando shovels. The floral commando shovel. I love that. For digging beginner-sized tiger pits. Beginner-sized type. And razor wire looped into a heart-shaped deployment reel. Primary school-age girls tend to fall behind on important skills that will prove vital in our inevitable post-society future, such as
that's
not
true,
working.
though. That's true. They're little girls have poor skills in trap making and hunting, and yep, by and large.
But so, well, not work sharpshooter. Yes, that's because Girl Scouts versus Boy Scouts is basically trap building versus basket weaving. knotwork, sharpshooting, and demolitions expertise, and our kits give them the chance to get the same hands-on experience as boys. There's even optional pink plastic survival knife, which can be used to pretend to whittle wooden stakes and spears. So girls as young as 4 can develop intimidation soft skills, even while they're not actively assembling a trap. Oh man, we at Hasbro believe that girls are just as able to subsist in the burned land as boys. Hasbro plans to eventually expand the line to include food canning kits, an easy fry fingerprint burning chemistry set, and a picture book titled "The Princess's Guide to Burying Gold Bullion." I really want this book to exist now. I do. Okay. So next article. Now I really do want to see about this game though. That's what this KFC bucket thing, like what? Okay, so give us some more gossip, Gunther. I'm choosing 2 more new articles.
He has fled.
Oh, Gunther, give us gossip.
He thought he would come back after that request.
I can't hear Count Morbid. He's
the song clip. There's a song clip in the breakdown. It's orange.
What? A song clip. Yeah. Mandalorian theme and vote. Okay, what do you want me to do with it?
Just put it on the screen and play it while you're doing your thing.
I don't. But if I play the whole thing, then we'll probably get. You can't. It's probably copyrighted. It's probably protected. So I can't. I can only play like 10 seconds of it.
So do the thing.
No, because if I do, then we'll get marks on the channel.
All right, we'll share it later.
Let's not get strikes. We're still so small.
I heard a rumor that Gunther was asked to guide Santa's sleigh. I heard a rumor that Gunther was asked to pull the sleigh.
That was 2 years ago.
You can fly, Gunther.
Sorry, old news.
Old news.
Old Santa's sleigh. Yeah.
That's old news.
So let's see.
Oh.
No, this one is.
There you
I
go.
don't even know. I'm just looking. I kind of have one, but let's see.
Put it up.
What?
Show my screen.
Show your screen.
Show my screen.
Okay, hold on. There it is.
That's how I feel right now.
I would love it if Disney became the new Grumpy Cat.
I don't.
Oh, she's very grumpy. Cool. That's for sure.
She is. Let's see.
I appeal to all of our nerds out there.
What? No. Let's see.
Yeah.
I don't even know what this one is. Let's see. Okay, so how about seals are making Star Wars noises at each other underwater, and we have no idea why.
Because they're fans.
They are.
I think the eels are copyrighted.
What? Seals.
I'm kidding.
I'm just saying Boba Fett makes a lot of appearances at Ren fairs.
Versus, let's see. This one just sounds interesting. What the heck was happening here? Versus 2 passengers and a puppy exit a New York City flight via the slide before takeoff. What the heck was happening there? Why did they, like, passengers just decided they were going to get on a plane and then, I don't know. So
I kind of vote against that one.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Just because, well, I think it might be a little too, like, pandemic-y /
politically.
Yeah, we try to stay away from politically charged things. So we will, and Count Morbid often looks through these or has seen them, whereas I haven't. So
to be fair, I just have a vibe. I just have a vibe that it was probably somebody not wearing a mask or something.
How about?
No, it's not that. It was actually, I found that in Strange and Funny News.
So how about paranormal investigators capture ghostly activity at a burger joint versus the Star Wars the Star Wars singing seals. So, okay, Star Wars singing seals is number 1, and paranormal investigators like ghostly activity at the burger joint is number 2. So there you go. Ion, did you start the timer? There it is. Excellent.
1 vote over here for 1.
We already have a vote for 1. Where? Oh, yeah. You're voting for number 1. Our guests on the show get to vote first.
Yeah, do we get to vote? I mean, 2 votes for 1.
We get to vote if there are no votes or if there is a tie in the chat comments. Otherwise, yes. So, oh my God! Look at that fat cat, Santa cat.
Oh no!
Yes. So right now I see no votes. If it stays that way by the end of the timer, then we all get to vote.
So, by the way, I think you could do Christmas decorations if you just put like leprechauns and red caps next to each other, then you have Christmas colors.
I probably know that person. We have 2 votes for number 1. LARPing. It's a perfectly normal hobby, not anything different from softball league or poker night. Yeah. Let's see.
I mean, let's admit it. Fantasy football is just D&D for jocks.
Oh.
And the timer has run out.
The timer has run out. We have 2 votes for number 1. All right. So number 1 it is. Let me pull that up. And yes, I can send you the link, but not until after the show. So number 1 was the Star Wars singing seals, which I confess. Is there actually sound on this one?
I don't even remember.
Yes.
Probably.
Yes, it looks like maybe there is. So I'm going to make sure that I share this with
Maybe they're not fans of Star Wars, but fans of John Williams. Because have they started performing Jurassic Park or Indiana Jones?
Let's see. I think it would be more like, what was I thinking?
What is happening right now? And we won't just let her do it. Oh man!
Where is your dignity?
This is why we can't have nice things.
Whatever. I was trying to identify with Seal song.
That wasn't meant to be identified. What are you, a
She is amazed at my seal singing talent.
The only seal I want to hear singing is the guy that sings "Kiss from a Rose." Okay.
Just until you hear seals. If you think that's something, wait until you hear the seal sing "Kissed by a Rose."
No.
Somebody got that joke. Somebody got that joke.
Yeah, that was a bad dad joke. I know.
Oh man.
Or we're never going to survive unless the seals are great on that one.
I can't read until I have the tears out of my eyes. Okay, here we go. So, Star Wars singing seals. Seals are making Star Wars noises at each other underwater, and we have no idea why. They chirp, whistle, and trill like droids, and scientists are hearing it now for the first time. Above water, they sound like bellowing Wookiees. Below the ice, they sound like chirping, chattering robots. Either way, the Weddell seals of Antarctica should have no trouble finding work in the upcoming Star Wars project. The Weddell seals calls create an almost unbelievable otherworldly soundscape under the ice. Paul Sisko, a visiting professor at the University of Oregon and lead author of the new study describing the bizarre seal sounds, said in a statement, "It really sounds like you're in the middle of a space battle in Star Wars, laser beams and all. The catch? You'd have to be an alien or a droid to hear them. All of those sci-fi sounds." Whoa, what is that sound? I hear a terrible sound. Where's that sound coming from?
No.
It's interrupting me.
It was not me this time.
Sisko and his colleagues were able to detect the otherworldly noises after 2 years of listening to Weddell seals with a special hydrophone, which is an underwater microphone, installed in Antarctica's McMurdo Sound in 2017. Let's see. Before researchers started recording, scientists knew about 34 seal calls audible to human ears. Now, the team's research, published on December 18th in the Journal of the Acoustical Society of America, adds 9 new types of ultrasonic calls to the seal's repertoire. Those sounds include trills, whistles, alien-sounding chirps. I wonder if those are the official names for the sounds that the seals make, right? So seal call number 35 is trills, number 36 is whistles, and seal call number 37 is alien-sounding chirps.
Yeah. I thought they just barked.
Sometimes composed of multiple harmonized tones from one seal. Weird. Okay, so humans hear in this range, and therefore we can't hear all the things. Skip to the next paragraph. Let's see, what are all these high-frequency communications about? Researchers aren't sure. Until now, scientists
World domination.
I think it's a good bet. I mean, it's definitely not bad of a guess. So until now, scientists never detected ultrasonic vocalizations in seals, nor in any other fin-toed mammals, like sea lions or walruses. According to Sisko, the sounds could is it just me, or is it funny that this guy's name, or gal, I don't remember the first name, but Sisko, is it funny to me? Wasn't Sisko a captain in?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
He was a
Yes,
commander,
it's a
not a
last
captain,
name that
technically
exists.
speaking.
Yes. I know it's not spelled the same, but it's pronounced the same, so that's kind of funny.
That's Star Trek, though. You're crossing the screens.
Yeah.
You know, whatever, Cal Morbid, you can't take the sky from me.
Oh my God. Yeah, you're a leaf on the wind.
Okay, let's see. It is theoretically possible that the noises are involved in echolocation, the biological sonar that animals such as dolphins and bats employ to find their way around dark places. But so far, there's no evidence that seals use echolocation, the researchers said. Still, the behavior wouldn't be out of character for seals that can dive more than, 1,900 feet below water.
Whoa.
That is really deep. And hunt in the darkness of Antarctica. What?
Sorry, I was talking to Basil.
Oh. Let's see a Wookiee try to do that. Okay, I'm going to find this video. I think this video is the one I was looking at. But I don't know if it's actually... So...
Hey, Princess Ellie, look in the back end chat. Basil found us a little video
of the seals.
Oh yeah, of the seals.
Ooh,
sounds.
Okay. Ooh, yeah, cool. Okay, let's do this one instead. Thank you, Basil. Basil, Squire. Okay.
Yeah. Engineer, producer, everything.
I'm pretty sure it's pronounced squeer.
Squeer.
Squeer near.
That sounds more like a gender preference.
Okay, so oops. I forgot to push the share. I forgot to push the sound button. Hold on. I'm getting back there again. Share audio. There we go. Okay. And so I'll just give them a like because I'm here and can do that. I'm going to play this now. They're so cute.
It does sound like the scanner on a starship or something.
Et là, quelque part autour de nous, se cache forcément un grand mâle. Et je me demande pourquoi il chante.
Not what I expected the seals to say.
Peut-être pour signaler sa présence à une femelle, bien plutôt pour nous prévenir que nous sommes entrés sur son territoire.
So this sound we hear is a male somewhere making these noises. How do they not get?
Yeah, these are clearly aliens.
How long can they hold their breath, I wonder? And how do they not get lost?
Well,
I mean,
Good question.
the ones who get lost don't
Find out how long seals can hold their breath.
I mean, it seems that to me is always one of the scariest things when I think about, because I think it would be really cool to go, you can go cave diving, right? Underwater cave diving and swimming around, or even spelunking in actual caves. But the underwater cave diving, where you will swim through series of caves and then come out someplace in a pool or whatever that's in a big.
By the way, I just realized we're missing the incredibly obvious explanation for this. Silky Star Wars fans.
Silky Star Wars fans.
Silky Star Wars fans.
What you're saying is that was a Selkie Star Wars convention there under Antarctica?
Yes.
And
yes.
Well, according to Uncle Google, elephant seals can hold their breath for 2 hours.
2 hours. Wow. I wonder how those animals do that. Why can those animals hold their breath for so long, but humans
Evolution.
humans and other such creatures on the earth cannot? That is
How come the seals can't unscrew a bottle cap? I don't know.
But what about their lungs is different? That's what I'm wondering. Because what is
evolution?
It actually might be more related to their development of lactic acids. And so the sensation that you get that makes it hard to... When the carbon dioxide builds up in your system, you start feeling fatigued and tired, and it hurts, and you got to get it out and get new air in. If they build it up more slowly...
Everything was on fire this last summer.
If they build it up more slowly, then they would be able to hold their breath longer.
Wait a minute. So what you're saying is part of the reason that like regular land animals can't hold their breath for that long is not because they're using the oxygen, but because they're building up carbon
dioxide. Carbon dioxide.
Really?
Yep. So the air we breathe in is roughly 21 to 23% oxygen, and we breathe out roughly 16%. We only need 5%. The problem is that we have to get rid of the carbon dioxide.
How do you even, the most amazing things. Just off the top of your head. Here you are.
Science.
I know, and I know that he's our expert in the human magics. However, what is this? Why are you asking about magnets, Count Morbid? I love the fact that your name is green. It's so cool. If you guys want to have a cool green name like Count Morbid, you can subscribe. But why did you ask about magnets?
This is a famous line from a song done by the Insane Clown Posse that is literally that line. Magnets, how do they work?
Yes.
And I don't want to talk to a scientist.
Yeah. Is the next line.
Yeah.
Can't trust scientists, they always be lying.
That's basically a joke for Ion right there.
The funny thing is, it's actually very difficult to explain how magnets work. Because it depends on your... Yeah. Like this was literally asked...
Miracles.
That's why I started listening to them in the 90s.
What's this?
But Richard Feynman has a famous video clip on the internet when he was interviewed on TV, and one of the things they asked him was how magnets work, and he said, "Well, the problem is the question is malformed, and I don't know how to answer it." And he goes on to say, "Well, if you're a student of science, then I can explain in great detail all the things we know about magnets and what they do and how they interact with the rest of the world. But if you don't know any of that, I can't explain anything other than say it's one of the 4 fundamental forces that exist. Because if I were to say it was like in a rubber band,
by the way,
the problem is the rubber band works like a magnet." so I'd be lying.
Okay, so
By the way, Barry Princess Lolly, we slightly confused some of our commenters because you were saying subscribe when I think you mean join. Join.
I do mean join.
Is how I got green.
Yes, you have
joining the channel.
So it's a new thing.
Because Dorian and Poppy are like, we subscribed. Why are we green?
I'm sorry, you guys. No, I know you are on our Patreon. Our YouTube channel now also has the option to join it. And so if you just click the join button, you can see what that looks like. But since you guys are already on the Patreon, it's probably not a thing. But it's not a trap. But it's not a trap at all. It's very safe with Count Morbid here. So, yes. But if you join the YouTube channel, because that option wasn't there like 2 weeks ago, so it's very new. Anyway, then that is how you get your name colored. And then the longer you're here, the more your name will change. No, I can't actually. Hey, Scotty Buddy Unicorn, I love you so much. No, I can't. So, okay. I have a choice for our next 2 articles, and then something cool. Let's see. So Lord of the Rings stars back an effort to help buy J.R.R. Tolkien's former home. That's number 1. Versus California man dressed as Santa, rescued from power lines in California. See, this is why fairies do not fly in the human world, because there's power lines and birds everywhere. You have to file your flight plan with the Fairy Aviation Association, or people get mad and you get stuck into. So anyway, if you want to hear about California man dressed as Santa, how do they know it was a man dressed as Santa?
You can't start the timer till she tells you what number what is.
Okay, no, it's number 2.
You don't even repeat it 20 times.
Yes, Ion, please start the timer.
I think we get to vote.
You get to vote if there is a tie or if there are no votes in the audience. Then you get to vote.
I'm trying to influence the audience with subliminal messaging.
Share the screen. It's not subliminal. I can see it. Share.
I'm doing it so fast you can't see.
Yeah. No, it's like this.
It's like when I go slowly and I turn invisible.
Yes. Like Groot, or not Groot. Who am I thinking of? Drax, thank you. So this is the thing, though. The California man dressed as Santa. Why do they assume that this is a California man dressed like somebody else dressed as Santa, as opposed to Santa dressed as Santa? Because how else does Santa dress, right?
Sure,
it's not ever Santa dressed as somebody else. Santa dressed as a California man. Santa also dresses like Santa. So how do they know that it's not really Santa?
I don't care.
Probably the same way they know it's a California man.
Well, if Santa crashed into the power lines in California, does that make him a California man for the moment?
The way that you know it's not Santa is because Santa is a Florida man. Everybody knows that.
Well, the Beach Boys did do a Santa song, I believe. So,
what is this? A little bit. All right, you guys. Is the timer done, Ion?
Yes.
All right. And what do we have? Do we have numbers? No, I do not see anything in the comments for voting. Let's see. Oh wait, I see one. We have one vote for number 2 right here from Dorian. All right, we see you, Sir Basil. We have 2 votes for number 2. Everybody else, hold your fingers up. What are you voting for? We've got 3 votes for 2. What do you vote for, Sir Bumble?
I kind of want to vote for
Number 1 is the Lord of the Rings house. Yes.
I think we're canceling each other out over here.
I think the Lord of the Rings house is actually super important. I think it's a really cool story.
Okay, we have 3 votes for 2 and 2 votes for 1. And
yeah,
you
know how I said every other fiction is inferior to Warhammer 40K? I'm gonna have to amend that and say Warhammer and Tolkien.
That's because Warhammer was based on Tolkien.
Oh, see, there you go. I learn something new every day.
Great, so now we have a tie. 3.
Modern, yeah.
So we got a vote from the audience. Sparky Jade voted 1.
Sparky Jade voted for number 1. Thank you, Sparky Jade, for being our tiebreaker. So number 1 is the Lord of the Rings. You know, it's possible that I do just do both of them, you guys, because we're coming up. So I could just do them both. That could be okay. Let's see. But we're going to start with Lord of the Rings because that one won. So here we go. The Lord of the Rings stars back an effort to help buy J.R.R. Tolkien's former home. Let's see. Including Sir Ian McKellen, John Rhys Davies, and Martin Freeman, they are joining forces in an effort to help purchase the former home of the famed author J.R.R. Tolkien. The goal, organized by Project Northmore, is to buy Tolkien's old house and turn it into a literary center dedicated to his works. British author Julia Golding has secured a 3-month window to purchase. I did share this, right? I am sure. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you're sharing.
Okay. Yes. A 3-month window to purchase the house from its current owners before it will be put on the open market, the group said in a news release. The fundraising target for the project is £4.5 million or $6 million, which the project said it will use to promote Tolkien's work, allow a diverse range of fantasy writers and artists to come together to write, learn, and create, and preserve the fascinating house for future generations to enjoy. Project Northmore, named for the street where the house is located, on Wednesday released a video featuring McKellen, who played Gandalf in Lord of the Rings and the Hobbits films, Freeman, who took on the role of Bilbo Baggins in the Hobbit trilogy, and Rhys Davies and several Tolkien scholars to promote its fundraising efforts. Unbelievably, considering his importance, there is no center devoted to Tolkien anywhere in the world, said John Rhys Davies, the actor who played the dwarf Gimli and voiced Treebeard the Ent in Peter Jackson's film adaptations of the book, in the statement. The vision is to make Tolkien's house into a literary hub that will inspire new generations of writers, artists, and filmmakers for many years to come.
Nope, there's a video.
What? Well, I can't because I didn't turn the sound on, so you guys wouldn't be able to hear it anyway. I didn't know there was a video to be shared. Let's see.
You shall not share this video.
You just passed, Stephen, man.
You shall not pass this clip. I have no memory of this YouTube channel.
You shall like and subscribe.
Let's see. The house, an hour's drive from London, has remained virtually unchanged since it was built in 1924. Man, in a few more years, it'll be 100 years old.
You fool of a Gunther. No.
Fool of a troll?
Fool of a troll, yeah. They got a cave, Gunther.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Tolkien and his family moved there in 1930 while he worked as a professor at Oxford University. During the 17 years Tolkien and his family lived at Northmore, the author penned his most famous works, The Lord of the Rings trilogy and The Hobbit. Tolkien also entertained many guests at the home, a number of whom were themselves influential writers, such as the Chronicles of Narnia author C.S. Lewis. Let's see. You can donate now by clicking this button, which will take you here. So they are trying to get to $6 million USD, and they are 13% of the way.
It's not a lot. I mean, it is a lot, but it's not a lot.
They should have done it as a Kickstarter.
I wonder if we can you share the link then?
Which link?
The link to this.
To
the YouTube. So people can subscribe, can donate if they want.
I am showing the link right now. Oh, you mean you want me to put the actual link URL into the chat?
Yeah.
God, yes, I can do that. Okay. I'm like, we're looking at it. It's right there. What are you talking about? So, yes, I can. Give me just 2 seconds. Okay. And so with that one, let us look at the other one because everybody else voted for California Man, and it also sounds hilarious.
By the way, real quick before we change topics, I have a not humble brag. Tolkien and actually several other authors, I wish I could remember them, but I've been to the pub in Oxford that Tolkien used to go to and take notes and meet up with some of the other authors who again escaped me. But and I sent some pictures to the FAE Productions chat, but it's called the Eagle and Child, or also known as the Bird and Baby.
The Burr and Baby?
Bird and Baby. Yeah. Eagle and Child, or Bird and Baby.
It's hilarious.
And I think C.S. Lewis. I mean, basically, it's a nice little pub on Oxford, and it's again, when I was visiting, I wish I could remember her name. Sir Keelan, I think, from the UK.
Gotcha.
Cough, cough, Sally. But yes, but yes, no. Again, it's a little pub that C.S. Lewis and Tolkien, and I wish I could remember their contemporaries used to meet at.
If Gunther finds the links and puts them in the chat here, because I'm not looking at the other chat, then
hang on, I'll put the screen. Hang on.
Okay, but in the interim, I am going to read about California Man being caught or whatever in okay. Santa caught in the lines. The power lines. Okay. So man,
what do you do when you're Santa? Lines or power line? Oh.
Man dressed as Santa rescued from power lines in California. Oh, are there multiple pictures here? Ooh, there are. Oh, there's 2. Whoops. Good job, Sacramento Truck 17. Okay.
He got stuck.
He's a little tied up.
Oh no.
It was too wired to fly.
No, don't do it.
Oh man.
Slid right in.
He slid right in. Okay, Santa found himself a little more tied up than usual this time of year. A Northern California man impersonating Santa Claus, that impersonator, and flying on a powered parachute was rescued Sunday after he became entangled in power lines, authorities said. The incident happened shortly after the man took off near a school in Rio Linda to deliver candy canes to children in his community. He flew into a maze of power lines and wound up suspended in them. A Federal Aviation Administration spokesperson told KCRA TV.
Electric Santa.
Electric Santa. The man, who wasn't identified, yes, he was, you just said he was Santa, was not injured. Video from the rescue. Exactly, I know him. Video from the rescue shows the red, white, and blue aircraft dangling overhead as Santa sat fastened to the pilot seat. Neighbors watched from the ground as crews worked. Colleen Boozleman, who lives nearby, said that the pilot flies overhead often. He flies just around so people can see, and he flies around people's houses. This is the first time he was in his Santa suit. Power was shut off during the rescue to about 200 customers in the Rio Linda area, according to Sacramento Metropolitan Fire District spokesperson Chris Vestal. Boy, people really have these long titles.
Names are hard.
Yes, sometimes they are. It's unfortunate, but we all need to remember that there's still a lot of good out there in the world. There are people doing good things, and to look at the brightness of the holiday season. He said it didn't take long to rescue the costume pilot and lower him to safety. Without a scratch and full of good cheer, we made sure our old Saint Nick will use his reindeer when he sees you later this year, the fire department said in a tweet after the incident. I sort of want to see that tweet, to be perfectly honest. Dang it. Oh, no. That's
just.
I guess that's the end of it. That is the end of that article.
Here's the pub.
Okay, wait. The pub. Okay, hold on. I'm looking. Oh, cool. The Eagle and Child. That is a cool looking pub.
This here's why they call it the Bird and the Baby.
Has it occurred to anyone that he uses giant eagles to save everybody all the time?
Well, that's where this place came from.
Gosh, darn it, I hadn't even thought about that.
Suddenly it all makes sense.
The giant eagles always save everybody, and they're never used as the first choice for some reason.
That is super cool. I wish I could see that now.
That's the rabbit room. What happens in there?
The rabbit room? Probably the sorts of things that happen when you go down the rabbit hole.
Oh, I see.
California man trying to step up to Florida man.
There you go. Those are the pictures.
Oh, God.
All right.
Apparently, some people also call it the fowl and fetus.
Oh!
That's not a fetus. The legs are too long.
Yeah.
It's also not a fowl. It's a bird.
A bird of prey.
It's a raptor, technically.
Is there? What is the technical definition of a fowl? For birds, not like a foul wall.
I don't remember. I know that an eagle's not one. I know that it's considered a raptor.
Oh,
just like
does
an owl is,
does
a raven
fowl
is.
apply only to like aquatic?
Or
Like seagoing?
I think so. I know it's a different kind of avian.
Well, yes. I mean, I just wondered what the actual technical differentiation was. Okay, you guys, it is 9:30, which brings us basically to the end of the show for tonight.
That's right.
And yes, I thank you everybody for joining us. I just want to say though, remember, tomorrow we will be doing the private members only live stream reading of Hookers and Blow for Christmas Eve. And then of course it will be Christmas on the 25th. That's Friday. Normally we would have author reads, but because it is Christmas, there will not be a show on Saturday or Friday. On Saturday, though, we do have a hedge game in Discord. So if you want to come do that, you are welcome to do so. And then on Sunday, not handmade home shopping, but instead we are going to do a pilot run of imperfect product. So I will be with you here showing you imperfect product at highly discounted rates that you may choose to get if you want. And then that brings us all the way around
for Gunther. Oh.
No.
Oh, no. Don't say that.
By the way, again, happy birthday to Lauer, to Dorian Spawn Lauer, who turned
Yes, happy birthday, Lauer.
1-0. Huh?
Yes.
I think
that's 2, right? 1-0 is 2,
yes.
Right? in the binary
You're
language.
So binary. Okay.
Let's see. Oh, Poppy
I can
is
see
saying
Ion Soul dying inside.
1, a bird of the order Galliforms that is kept for its eggs and flesh. A rooster or a hen. This is a fowl. Yes. And then 2, birds collectively, especially at the quarry of hunters, an abundance of game, fowl, and
so it's fowl if it's a bird that people hunt.
And if not, it's a raptor. Like the birds that are predatory are normally like raptors, like falcons are raptors, eagles are raptors. Things that I remember that I learned that I shouldn't have. Never used it later on, right?
All right, everybody. Happy holidays to all of you, and I hope that you guys. I hope we'll see some of you tomorrow night for our late night story time. Fairy Tales for Fossils. Yes, that is what we are calling it.
Last time it was awesome.
we did. We basically hung out, read books, and just chatted about whatever. It was actually quite fun. So that was good. That was good. And yeah, I guess that's it, you guys. Until
we wish
Sunday.
you a happy Yule, Merry whatever.
Yes. Bye-bye.
Enjoy your time with
Go away.
whoever you're
Bye,
with.
Bug. Bye, Basil.
Bye.
Basil.
Yes.
Whole Basilin.
Okay.
Brazil?
I'm hitting the button now. I'm actually pushing it.